Good afternoon to all. I, on behalf of the Department of English, welcome you all for this 6 days workshop conducted as a collaborative activity by Shri Binzhani City College, Umre Road, Sakardhara, Nagpur, and Mahila Kala Mahavidyalay, Umre Road, District Nagpur. Honorable Principal of our college, Sir Dr. Sujit Maitre, the head of the Department of English, respected Sir Dr. A.M. Shinde, the organizing team members, respected Vice Principal Dr. Tundulwar Sir, Coordinator Ma'am Dr. Pranjali Kane, Coordinator, Co-Coordinator Sir Dr. Raghatate, my colleague teachers, and dear students. I once again welcome you all for this workshop of English grammar enhancement. This is our 6 day session on Change the Voice. If you want to see the flowering tree with full of green leaves, first you have to strengthen its roots with fertilizer. If the tree of language is to be flourished, then why not strengthen its grammatical roots? It can be done by knowing its rules, regulation with few tips and tricks. So students, for this, you shall need some dedication, study, as well as practice. Language plays an important role in human life. If this language is to be correct, beautiful, and flexible, it is very important for the language holder to get used to its grammar first. This will help our students to prepare for the competitive examinations. So we have covered 5 sessions of these workshops on tenses, direct and indirect speech, part of speech like noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, prepositions, conjunctions, interjection, and change the degrees, which I hope will help a student to build their grammar. Students, today is our 6 day session on Change the Voice. It shall be conducted by Dr. Rupali Bhave, who is teaching as an English lecturer in in Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar College, Diksha Bhumi, Nagpur. She is also an half ad hoc teacher for non-grant class in Shri Binsani City College, Umre Road, Nagpur. Ma'am has 16 years of teaching experience. She teaches to UG as well as PG classes. Ma'am has published her 14 research papers in various journals, seminars, national and international conferences. Apart from that, ma'am has completed her B.Ed, SED, and has got PhD in 2018. She has published her book, The Importance of Communication in Modern Era. Welcome, ma'am. I feel an immense pleasure to see you here for this 6 day session on Change the Voice. Now I request Ma'am Rupali Bhave to begin the session.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much, madam. Good afternoon, everyone. Before starting my lecture, I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Maitre sir, Principal of SBCT College, Dr. Tundulwar sir, the Vice Principal of SBCT College, Dr. Pranjali Kane ma'am, and Dr. Raktate sir, the IQC coordinators, Dr. Anil Shende sir, the Head of English Department, and my colleagues, Ms. Harsha Borgare madam, Manish Chavan sir, and Amrapali Modak ma'am. First of all, on behalf of English department, I, Dr. Rupali Bhave, welcome to all participants in my live class lecture. Today I am going to discuss on the grammar aspect, change the voice. There are two types of voice in English language, and we are studying most of the change the voice in English language, and that's why we are discussing here the types of change the voice. There are two types of voice. First is active voice, and the second is passive voice. Next, so what is the meaning of voice firstly? So a form of verb that tells us whether the action is done by subject itself or it faces the result of action done by others. Done by others, done by others, and Sometimes action is done by the subject directly and other times indirectly. So what is the definition of active voice? So when a verb form shows that subject has done something, it is known as active voice. For example, I saw a picture. In this sentence, I is a active person, active subject, and there is a mention the action of the subject of doing something action, and that is why this voice is called active voice. Then what is the definition of passive voice? Definition of passive voice: when a verb form shows that something has been done to the subject, it is known as passive voice. So what is a passive voice? So when a verb form shows that something has been done to the subject, it is known as passive voice. In passive voice, there is a action is done by subject. For example, the picture is seen by me. In this sentence, the subject has become object, and that's why its pronoun also has a change, and that's why this type of sentence is of passive voice. Then we have to remember 7 important things while transforming active voice. First is the subject. What is subject? How we identify subject? Subject is a main actor of that sentence. For example, I song a scene. I song a song. So in this sentence, I'm doing the action of singing, and that's why I is a subject in this sentence. Whenever we ask the question by who to verb, when that answer we will get, that is a subject. For example, I sang a song. So in this sentence, who sang a song? Answer get I, and that's why in this sentence the subject is I. Next, second thing is that of verb. Verb means a word which indicates action or which complete the sense of sentence, that is called verb. For example, I sang a song. In this sentence, sang is a word which indicates the action of singing, and that's why this word is a verb in this sentence. And third is object. Object is that whenever we ask the question to verb by who or what, and and that time we will get the answer as a object. For example, I saw a film. So what did I see? So we will get answer of him, and that's why of him is a object in this sentence. Whenever there should be 2 objects in the sentence at a time. For example, I gave money him. I gave him a lot of money. For example, I gave him a lot of money. So in this sentence, there are 2 objects, because we will get 2 answers. When we will ask the question by what, we will get the answer a lot of money. And when we will ask the questions by whom, we will get answer him. So that's why in this sentence there are 2 objects. First is a him, and the second is a lot of money. Then is the fourth important thing is remaining words. Subject, verb, and object. Without these 3 things, there should be many remaining parts in the sentence, and that parts is considered as remaining words. And the next is pronouns. Pronouns means when we have to make changes for transforming active voice into passive voice. For example, turn into me, we turn into us. And these pronouns will be changed while transforming active voice into passive voice. Then we have to remember the sixth thing is tenses. There are the 12 sub-kinds of sentence. Each sentence has four sub-kinds of tenses. So we have to know about the all types of tenses, because according to that tenses we have to transform the sentence of active voice into passive voice. Then we have to identify the types of sentence also, whether it is a assertive sentence or a imperative sentence or interrogative sentence. Next, what is subject and how do we find a poem in the class? In this sentence, when we ask a question by who to the verb, we get the answer the teacher. For example, who teaches a poem in the class? We will get the answer the teacher, and that's why the teacher is the subject in this sentence. And what is the object and how do we find out a object in the sentence? When we ask the question to verb by what or whom, then we will get answer, and that answer would remain object. For example, what does the teacher teach? We will get answer a poem. But whom does the teacher teach a poem in the class? There is a no answer, and that's why in this sentence only one object is there, that is a poem, because we get answer by asking the question by what. And for example, what does the teacher teach in the class? The answer get a poem, and that's why a poem is an object in this sentence. And without a subject, verb, and object, there is a remaining part in the sentence is in the class, and that's why it is a RW. And teaches is a verb because it indicates the action of teaching, and that's why it is a verb. Next, while changing active voice into passive voice, we have to change the pronouns according to following chart. I convert into me, we convert into us, you convert into you, he convert into him, she convert into her. It remains unchanged, it and they convert into them. While changing active voice into passive voice, we have to know about the types of sentence, whether it is in assertive sentence, and its subkind is affirmative sentence and negative sentence. The second is imperative sentence. It also has two types of imperative sentence. There is a affirmative imperative sentence, and the second is negative imperative sentence. And the third type of is interrogative sentence. Its subkinds are WH type questions and verbal question. Next, then we have to identify kind of tense of sentence. Whether its tense is simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, a simple past tense, or a past continuous tense, or a past perfect tense, and a simple future tense and future perfect tense. But a sentence of following tenses cannot turn into passive voice or active voice. For example, present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense and future continuous tense and future perfect continuous tense. There are so many rules for changing changing into use a lot of money in the bank. Its structure for converting into passive voice is a nominative case of object. What is the nominative case? आपण त्याला मराठी प्रथमा म्हणू. And accusative or dative case of subject means द्वितीय किंवा आपण त्याला प्रोनाउन किंवा त्याला द्वितीय असं म्हणू शकतो. तर whenever we have to transfer active voice of simple present tense into passive we have to
मॅडम आवाज
changes
बरोबर
according to structure. First, we have to take no money in the bank in this sentence. Now, am I audible? For example, I give them a lot of money.
येस मॅम आवाज येत आहे आता.
For example, I give them a lot of money in the bank. So, while this is a simple present tense, and we have to change it into passive voice. While transforming it into passive voice, we have to change according to this structure. Nominative case of object plus am is are plus V3 plus RW plus by plus accusative or dative case of subject. I give them a lot of money in the bank. In this sentence, I is a subject, give is a verb, them is a object, a lot of money is also object, because I told you that we got two objects by asking the two questions, for example, by what or whom. So we got two objects in this sentence, and that's why, one minute. That's why we have to change according to following structure. Nominative case of object. What is the nominative case of them? There is a nominative case of them is a they, and that's why we have taken the nominative case of object is they. Next, we have to select to be verb am is or according to am is are, and before they we always use are, and that's why they are, and then we have to take V3 of the means past participle of the verb, that is a given, and remaining part of the sentence is a lot of money in the bank, and then we have to take by, and then we have to take accusative dative case of subject. There is a subject is a I, and that's why we have made the accusative form of that I is me, and that's why the sentence become just like as they are given a lot of money in the bank by me. And there is also a second object also, and that's why it is also converted as a lot of money is given. them into the bank by me. Because in this sentence, a lot of money, it is a object, but there is a no nominator case and accusative case, and that's why we have taken as it is object in the place of subject, and then we change of to be forms. For example, am is are, but a lot of money is considered into it, and that's why we take a verb of form of to be is, and that's why a lot of money is, and then we have used past participle of the verb given, and then we took RW, means remaining words of the sentence, given them in the bank by me. By me, I is converted into me, because in the active voice, while transforming active voice into passive voice, we have to make changes according to their pronoun, nominative case and accusative case, and that's why I became me, because that become a object now. So a lot of money is given them in the bank by me. Next, whenever the sentence is in simple past tense, for example, I gave them a lot of money in the bank. So in this sentence, the sentence became, they were given a lot of money in the bank by me, because why we use where, because the sentence is in the simple past tense, and while transforming simple past tense of active voice into passive voice, we have to use first of all a nominative case of a object. There is we use they nominative case of object, and then we use past to be verb according to subject. In front of they, we always use in past tense where, and that's why we use their where, and then we take past participle of the verb, and RW means remaining parts of the words, and the by and plus subjects accusative form me. Next, when sentence is in the present continuous tense and past continuous tense, we have to use following structure. For example, I am singing a song on a dais. So in this sentence, we have to follow the structure as it is. Nominative case of object plus am is are plus being plus past participle of the verb plus RW plus by plus accusative form of the subject. For example, I am singing a song on a dais. In this sentence, I is subject. Why? Because I is doing a action of singing, and that's why I is a subject in this sentence, and a verb is am singing, and am singing is indicates a present continuous tense. So this sentence is in present continuous tense, and whenever we have to transfer sentence of active voice of present continuous tense into passive voice, we have to make changes, just like as a song is being sung on a dais by me. Mute yourself. Hello. Mute yourself.
जेवत नाही पट्टी
Mute yourself. So whenever we when sentence is in the present continuous tense, we have to transform into passive voice by using this structure: nominative case of object plus am is are plus being plus past participle of the verb plus RW plus by plus accusative or a dative case of subject. I am singing a song on a dais. In this sentence, a song is an object because whenever we ask the question to I'm singing, what is singing? What is I singing? We will get to answer a song, and that's why a song is an object, and that cannot be turned accusative form or nominative form, and that's why that object is taken as it is in front of subject, and then we have to take a to be verb amizar plus being plus v3 of the object, sorry, v3 past participle of the verb, then rw means remaining was, and then by plus accusative form of the subject. I's accusative form is me, and that's why the sentence become just like as a song is being sung on a dais by me. Next, I'm taking the example of past continuous tense. For example, I was singing a song on a dais. A song was being sung on a dais by me. In this sentence, we have make a changes as the structure as given as nominative case of object plus was, where plus being plus v3 plus rw plus by plus accusative form of the verb, sorry, accusative form of the subject. So in this sentence, a song was being sung on a dais by me. Have you understood it? Two types. Next is when sentence is in present perfect tense and past perfect tense, we have to use following structure. For example, I have sung a song on a dais. This sentence should be converted as the following structure. For example, the structure is nominative case of object plus have, has plus been plus v3 plus rw plus by plus accusative form of the subject. Sorry, accusative case of subject. So, for example, I have sung a song on a dais. A song has been sung on a dais by me. ऐसा क्यों हुआ? सेंटेंस में तो हाउ दिया गया है, लेकिन आंसर में हैज कैसे आया? तो whenever we use have in front of I, we, you, and we have to use has in front of he, she, it, and our object is considered as it, and that's why a song is considered as it, and that's why a song has been sung. Been क्यों आया है? क्योंकि जो दिया हुआ सेंटेंस है वो प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस में है, और जब भी प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस का अगर अपने को एक्टिव वॉइस से पैसिव वॉइस में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन करना पड़ता है, तो उसका जो स्ट्रक्चर है वो ऐसा है: नॉमिनेटिव केस ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट प्लस हैव, हैज प्लस बीन प्लस पास्ट पार्टिसिपल ऑफ द वर्ब प्लस rw plus by plus accusative case of subject. So that's why a song has been next sung क्यों किया गया? क्योंकि sing का जो थर्ड पास्ट पार्टिसिपल है वो sung है, तो इसी कारण a song has been sung, and rw कौन सा पार्ट है? On a dais, and that's why we have taken rw on a dais, and then we take a preposition by, and then we have make accusative form of I as me, and sentence has become a song has been sung on a dais by me. Next, we will take the example of a past perfect tense. What is the example of past perfect tense? For example, I had sung a song on a dais. In this sentence, the tense is past perfect tense, and we have to convert it according to this structure. For the structure is that nominative case of object plus had plus been plus past participle of the verb plus rw plus by plus accusative form of subject. So a song is an object, and that's why we have taken a song as it is, because that cannot be turned into nominative case or accusative case. And that's why a song is taken as it is, as an object in front of subject. A song, next we have taken to be form had. Next we have to taken been, because the sentence is in past perfect tense, and that's why we have taken had been. And then we have taken a v3 of the verb, means past participle of the verb is a sung, and rw is on a dais, and then we take preposition by, and we make a accusative form of subject I into me, and the sentence has become a song had been sung on a dais by me. Next, when sentence is assertive negative sentence. For example, there is a do not, does not, or did not in the sentence. We have to use following structure: nominative case of object plus am is or upon was where. If the sentence is a present tense, we have taken am is or according to subject, and then we the sentence is in a past tense, we have to take according to was where. And next, plus not, because the given sentence is in negative sentence, and that's why we have to take not, and then we have to take past participle of the verb plus by plus accusative case of subject. So for example, I do not give them a lot of money in the bank. In this sentence is assertive negative sentence. So there are not given a lot of money in the bank by me. So in this sentence, we take object in place of subject. Object is them, and we make its nominative form is they, and that's why they. Then we use to be verb are, because we have to use am is or according to subject, but they is a plural form, and that's why we always use are in present tense, so we take are. Next, not plus v3 of the verb plus rw of the sentence or a word, remaining parts of the sentence plus by preposition, and next we make a accusative form of the subject into me, and I turn into me. In this way, the sentence has become just like as they are not given a lot of money in the bank by me. And if the sentence is in a past tense negative sentence, for example, I did not give them a lot of money in the bank. This sentence should be converted as like according to following structure: nominative case of object plus was where plus not plus v3 plus rw plus by plus accusative case of subject. In this sentence, object is them, and that's why we turn into nominative case they, and that's why the sentence has become just like as they were. Why we use were here? Because the given sentence is in the past tense, and that's why we have to use where is a past to be verb, and then we have to use not, and then we have to use a past participle of the verb, and then RW, then by plus V3. Sorry, by plus accusative form of subject. And I is the subject, and that subject turn into accusative form into me. Next, when sentence is in simple future tense, we have to use following structure. For example, a nominative case of object plus a shall, will, plus a BEB plus V3 plus RW plus by plus accusative or dative case of subject. For example, I shall sing a song on a dais. In this sentence, a song is a object, and that's why we have taken it on in the place of subject, a song. Then we have to use shall or will, but our object, a song, become a subject, and that consider as it. And in future tense, we always use before it will, and that's why a song will. Then we have to take BEB, then we have to take past participle of the verb, means a third form of the verb, then RW, then by plus accusative case of subject, and that's why the sentence will change, just like is that a song will be sung on a dais by me. Next, when a sentence is in future perfect tense, we have to use a following structure: nominative case of object plus shall, will, plus have been, plus V3 plus RW plus by plus accusative or a dative case of subject. For example, I shall have sung a song on a dais. In this sentence, this sentence will be convert like is that a song will have been sung on a dais by me. Next, if sentence will start by please, means when the sentence is given in the imperative sentence, and that imperative sentence will start by please. So we have to follow following structure as given like that. You are requested to plus V1 plus RW. For example, the sentence is please write an essay. This sentence will be converted into as like that you are requested to write an essay. Because we have to remove please, and instead of please we have to take you are requested to, and then we have to take a V1, because before to the verb become infinitive, and that's why we will not take a past verb here. That's why we have to take here main verb. That's so the sentence will be converted like that: you are requested to write an essay. Then if there is helping verb in the sentence, we have to follow following structure: nominative case of object plus a helping verb plus BEB plus V3 plus RW plus accusative or dative case of subject. For example, I can sing a song on a dais. In this sentence, a song can be sung on a dais by me. ऐसा passive voice में हो जाएगा, because in this sentence there is a helping verb can, And that's why whenever we have to transform active voice into passive voice, and when the helping verb comes in the sentence, we have to make changes like this structure: nominative case of object plus helping verb plus be plus past participle of the verb plus rw plus by preposition plus accusative form of the subject. So this sentence should be converted like that: a song can be sung on a dais by me. If sentence will be in imperative sentence, we have to follow following structure. For example, help me. The structure will be used like that: let plus object as it is, because we do not change me into I or him
पोलिसा
into
हे
he.
15-20 सुरू आहे.
So let's let plus object as it is plus be plus v3 plus rw. For example, help me. This sentence will be converted like that: let me be helped. Here we do not make a accusative form of the subject. For example, मीच आय केलं नाही आपण या ठिकाणी. का नाही केलं? Because in the structure we have told that to take the object as it is, and so we take me object as it is, and that's why the sentence become let me be helped. Next, sing a song. This sentence will be convert like that: let a song be sung. Next, open the door. Let the door be open. Next, don't eat this fruit. If the sentence imperative sentence is in the negative form, we have to make changes according to the following structure. For example, let plus not plus object as it is plus be plus v3 plus rw. For example, don't eat this fruit. This sentence will be convert like that: let not this fruit be eaten. Next, when the sentence is in the interrogative sentence and its type is a WH type question, we have to make changes according to following structure: WH type word plus am is are upon was where plus nominative case of object plus v3 plus accusative case of subject and question mark. For example, who plays cricket? In this sentence, who is a subject, verb is a plays, and object is cricket. And whenever we transform interrogative into active voice into passive voice, we have to make of who to into by whom, and that's why this sentence will become like that: by whom is cricket played, and question mark. Next, for negative sentence, the structure is active voice. For example, who plus do not, does not, or did not, plus a verb plus object. For and into passive voice, we have to make this changes like that: by whom plus be plus not plus object of active voice plus verb into third form. For example, who does not play chess? This sentence will be changed like that: by whom is a chess not plays? Who does not play chess? This sentence will be converted like that: by whom is a chess not played? Next, changing an interrogative sentence into passive voice. Structure plus structure is that am is are plus object of the active verb plus past participle form of the verb plus by plus subject of the passive. For example, do you write a letter? As in this sentence it should be converted into passive voice is like that, is a letter written by you. In this way, next sentence is, do you write stories? This sentence will be converted like this, are stories written by you. In this way, I have discussed all types of sentence by converting active voice into passive voice. Do you understood it? I hope you will understood it very well. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, please stop sharing.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for today's event. I, Harsha Shende, on behalf of the Department of English, Shri Binzani City College, Nagpur, want to extend my generous thanks to our resource person, Dr. Rupali Bhave ma'am, who spared time from her busy schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we got an opportunity to hear you, ma'am. It was a valuable and knowledgeable session. I hope students you have enjoyed these lecture series, and these sessions will definitely helpful for developing your grammar ability. I would like to spare my sincere thanks to the principal of Shri Vinzani City College, Nagpur, and principal of Mahila Kala Mahavidyalay, Umred, HOD of English Department, Dr. Anil Shende sir, Mr. Roshan Natke sir. I give a really heartfelt vote of thanks to IQSC coordinator Dr. Pranjali Kane ma'am, Raktate sir. I also thank to the organizing team for having such a wonderful session. And last but not least, I thank to all participants. Students, thank you for your support. In future, we will again come with such a wonderful session. Till that moment, I want to say goodbye. Students, please visit to Google Classroom.